All right, welcome back here to the award-winning Xfinity Sports Report, your Colorado high school connection. Brian Roth back with you. Volleyball, soccer, and football still coming up on the show, but let's head out to the golf course and head out to Aurora. Common Ground Golf Course, the place to be on Monday and Tuesday if you were into 5A boys golf, which, of course, we are here at XSR. And Davis Bryant of Eaglecrest, he was a favorite coming into the tournament, but as we hit the back nine of the final round, it was anybody's tournament, and the championship was up for grabs. Out to Common Ground Golf Course in Aurora, chilly and breezy Tuesday afternoon, the final round of the 5A State Golf Championships, and a crowded leaderboard headed into the final round. Fossil Ridge's Dylan Stewart leading at 2 under par, followed by Davis Bryant of Eaglecrest, Regis Jesuits Calvin McCoy, and Grand Junction's Cannon Olkowski, all at one back. That was entering the day, but we pick up the action headed to the back nine on Tuesday. All eyes on that final group right there. It's Stewart, Olkowski, and Bryant all making the turn at 1 under par for the tournament. And on the 10th, Fossil Ridge's Dylan Stewart would take the lead just off the green, and his putt tracking and will hit the flagstick, drops in for the birdie. Stewart goes to 2 under par. Bryant would stay at 1 under. Olkowski dropped the even with the bogey to the par 5 11th, and Cannon Olkowski would jump right back in the race. On the green at 2, and he has that for eagle. The senior would take advantage. Olkowski will drain the 8-footer for the eagle, gets 2 back against par, and Bryant and Stewart both knocking in their birdies on the par 5 to the par 3 12th, and that is when Davis Bryant would get the flat stick going. The runner-up a season ago looking to finish it off this fall, and look at this. That's a birdie 2 for Davis Bryant. He goes to 3 under par and into a tie for the lead with Dylan Stewart of Fossil Ridge. Par 4 13th we go, and here's the approach by Dylan Stewart. The shot looks good, but too much juice on that. There's a false front on that par 4 13th. Will roll right off the green. A bad break there for the junior, and then Stewart would have this to save his par to remain tied for the lead. Not to be. He'll drop a stroke. Davis Bryant will make his short par attempt to the Eaglecrest senior as the lead all by himself. Fast forward the long par 4 15th. Davis Bryant still with the 1-shot lead over Cannon Olkowski and Dylan Stewart. This would be the hole where Bryant would take over. First, Olkowski for his par. That'll just slide by. The Grand Junction senior falls back a stroke to 1 under. Then Stewart from just off the green, also for par, trying to stay 2 under. How close was that? The putter breaking down a bit on the talented junior from Fossil Ridge. He'll also fall to 1 under par, and then finally it's Bryant. He's looking at par, looking to take a 2-stroke lead. And again, the putter coming through for Davis Bryant. Stays at 3 under, extends his lead to 2 shots over Olkowski and Stewart, and the senior from Eaglecrest would not be denied on this day. Steady as you can get down the stretch. We fast forward to the 18th. Bryant now with a 3-shot lead, and he'll close it out. The chip here, and he'll get it within 8 feet, and then closing out his round, trying to finish in style with the birdie. I thought he had it. Just slides by, but in the end, it's not going to matter. Davis Bryant of Eaglecrest, your 2017 5A State Golf medalist. He outlasts Dylan Stewart of Fossil Ridge and Cannon Olkowski of Grand Junction.
All the hard work paid off, and it was just so much fun to battle out there today. And I stayed in it for all 36 holes, and it feels just so good. I wanted this for so long, and it hasn't quite sunk in yet, but it's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, how much did last year's experience help you this year?
I put a lot of confidence or a lot of experience into this year and used it as confidence. I didn't quite make the putts when I needed to and hit some poor shots last year, and that's what costed me. But I stayed in it for all 18 holes today and wanted to make as many pars as I could and have someone have to chase me with birdies, and that was the game plan. The putter was cold on the first 10 holes, but fortunately, I made some birdies on the back 9, and it was just so feels just so good to finish like that and get the job done, because I've been waiting for this for so long, and I imagine what it would feel like. It doesn't feel like how it should be. It feels even better. So
absolutely, and I'm sure it'll continue to feel better. Congratulations.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
As for the team title, it was Craig Rogers and those Regis Jesuit Raiders winning their 3rd consecutive state championship thanks to shots like these. That's Calvin McCoy on the 18th, wrapping up his tournament with the birdie he fired up on around 74 to finish in time for 4th. And Regis Jesuit will outlast Cherry Creek to take down yet another boys golf state championship. All right, congratulations there to Davis Bryant of Eaglecrest. He's headed to Colorado State to play golf for Christian Newton and those Colorado State Rams. And, of course, Regis mentioned 3rd consecutive state championship. And how about this for Craig Rogers and those Raiders? They have won 7 of the last 8 5A boys golf championships. By the way, Class 4A, congratulations to Montrose. They took down that title. And it was the Pumas of Peak to Peak in Class 3A.